Well, hi all. Welcome to a nice sunny day in UK. I think there's a storm just blown over, so I've got like a bit of a dry patch in the eye of the storm while it blows over, and then I think there'll be a bit more wind later on. I'm going to make a pale ale, American Indian pale, a AIPA. There we go. It's for my Christmas cakes I'm making for work. Show you the recipe quickly. It's all mixed together, unfortunately, but I've got Melanoiden malt, crystal malt, a bit of wheat, Vienna, and some Maris Otter in there. I will put all of the ingredients at the bottom in the actual thing, in the comments. I'm boiling up 25 litres of water. I treated it with acid and a Camden tablet, and there's some brewing salts in there as well. I put some, I think it's calcium chloride and some gypsum. That's about it. I'm putting the magnesium today because the calcium chloride seems to, I think it's calcium chloride. We just dig it out of the fridge, out of the cupboard. Let me have a look in my little chemistry cupboard. Oh gosh, yeah, calcium chloride. So that's let's come back to me. So yeah, put some calcium chloride in there. Just brought a new chemical into my mixture of chemicals that I use. So the type of things that I've got knocking around the house is magnesium sulfate, which is Epsom salt, baking powder, which is sodium bicarbonate. Well, not baking powder, but you can get sodium bicarbonate. Obviously it's a gypsum. We've got acid, and you've Camden tablets. So a few chemicals knocking around, and also I got some citric acid as well now. I bought a big box of it online. I haven't used it for brewing yet. I don't think I will do actually. I just used the phosphoric acid, but I may actually skip over to the citric acid if my phosphoric acid runs out and I haven't got any spare. On the chemical stuff I use, I still got some star sand left over. Got a small bottle of water a few years ago, and I think I use some OxyClean for cleaning. Yeah, there we are. Gonna be brewing with, I think it's Columbus, Azacca, and oh gosh, I forgot the name of that. Gonna be yeast for the hop. Sorry. Let's have a look. Taiheke. You'll have to. It's Taiheke. Taiheke. It's a New Zealand hop. Put that in there, makes sense to me. But that's all going to go in. I'm going to be dry hopping and aroma hopping with the Azacca and that hop, and I just got a bog standard what was it, bittering hop in there. I've hooked up a tarpaulin over the top of my my brewing area to alleviate if it do. I think there's like a 7% chance of it raining this afternoon, so if we do have any little showers, that should actually keep the water off. I don't have to brew inside. Brewing inside is hell. The missus is on my back about all the funny smells, and the whole room gets full of moisture as you do. And apparently it's Halloween today, so they want to make Halloween cupcakes and do stuff with pumpkins, so that's a no-go area. That's good. It's nice outside, lots of fresh air, and it's gonna be a nice day. Hopefully get all this. It's about 11:30, 12 o'clock, so hopefully get all this done within 5 hours and put to bed, and that'll be it. Right, I'll update you as I go along, and let's go. So I'm all doughed in, give it a good stir. Definitely got right into the bottom there because I want to make sure there's no lumps this time. I put 25 litres of water in there, and it's quite high. So that will have the advantage of having less splashing going on, I suppose. So that's quite good. Just about a bit. There we are. So yeah, let's get the lids on and get mashing, shall we? I've got all day. Well, I haven't got all day, but all day is not very long because it's going to dark at 5 o'clock. So where's the other bits gone? Go. Right, let's get this screwed down nice and tightly and let's get mashing. Alright, nice and tight. Right, let's turn it on. Right, well, there we go. Leave that for an hour and we'll come back and see what our stats are doing. Just ramping up to the final stages. It's a good colour. I was after something which is obviously quite light, but with more of a more golden hint to it. A bit more caramel, maybe a little bit of caramel in there. Just a little bit of sweetness to counter out the really strong bitterness of the IPA. So that's coming on. Just heating some water up in the pot out there. So that'll sit about 3.8 litres to sparge with, and then we can get to the boil. Measured out all the hops. Yeah, it's Columbus, 45 grams of Columbus, 10 grams of each of Azacca and that's New Zealand hop, and 15 grams of each of the same. Actually, that's the wrong order. So that'll be in at 0, and that will be at in the Whirlpool when the water is chilled down below 80 centigrade. So let's wait for the boil to start. So coming back to the stats, I collected, what was it, 25 litres, and specific gravity was 1051, which gives me a mash efficiency of 71%. That's to be expected. It was quite a big, so 13 bricks on the thing there. Oop, flashing around a bit, isn't it? Anyway, so yeah, I was expecting slightly better, slightly higher, but I think the wart's quite old. The malt's quite getting a bit old now, so it might be. But also, when you have very, let's come back to me. When you have a very quite a lot of malt, it does actually sometimes go a bit lower. That's what I've noticed anyway. Maybe I should be mashing it a bit longer, perhaps, to get all that stuff out. Maybe it's, but I'm pretty sure it's fully converted. I mean, an hour is more than enough most of the time. So yeah, but let's carry on and see how it goes on. Let's just get the first load of hops in. This is I think it's Columbus, so that's about 45 grams. And that's the only bittering addition I'm going to stick in. So leave that go for, how long is it? Ooh. An hour. I might stick a Protofoc in the last 10 minutes. So good rolling ball. I'm actually opting to stick the hydro on halfway. I'm not getting much condensate dripping off, and obviously there is still steam flowing out of here in order to boil off any particulates or volatile stuff that you don't want to have in there. DMS, I think it is. So that give it a little bit. Yeah, please don't judge me by by doing this, but it obviously gives you a nice solid ball. So that's all I'm after, really. So 30 minutes to go. Got over 2 loads of hops in and a bit of Proliflock as well. I may not even bother with the Proliflock because it's going to be dry hopped and it's going to be quite misty from that anyway, and I always get a good separation of the proteins and the trub when I do actually do a cold crush anyway. So yep, there we are. So I've hit the terminal, or hit 0. So we're going to stick some 0 hops in. Well, that's the end of the boil. You can see we're getting quite a lot of flocculation there on the proteins. We'll get that in there. And then we'll just start chilling down. I'm going to chill down to about 80 and then I'll stick the next load of hops in. So, kick that off. What are we doing? Right. I'll collect a bit of the water for cleaning. And yes, so chill down. Just hung the pipe up there because sometimes this actually gets jammed up a bit. I need to get some of the stick over the top here to cover it up so nothing gets in there, and I'm going to collect some warm water. So we chill it down to about 80 and then I'll come back to me. Yeah, we'll chill it down to 80 and then we'll stick some more hops in. So yep, down to 80 now. Look, oh, it's gone down a bit below that, but we'll get the next load of hops in, and I'll just carry on chilling now until we hit the until we're down to about 18. Hopefully we should get down to about 18. What I'll do, I'll just turn it on so that the water's just about flowing, just slightly. So again there. Yeah, I might make it slightly faster than that, but that's all I need really. And we'll go from there. Well, it's about 4:30, so it's about 4 hours. I've cleaned everything apart from that, and just draining this out. How much we got? About 20. So that's 20 litres. They got something like 1060 in the end, original gravity, which was a little bit disappointing, but it's still going to be something like a 6% beer, which is still within style. But carry on draining this out now. I should have. I got some Safale US-05 to stick in there. Or yeah, Safale US-05 to stick in there. So that's I would go straight away. I might just leave this beer outside for overnight to let the temperature go down, but it'll be fine with the yeast in it, and it'll start fermenting then. And tomorrow I'll bring it into part of my house, which is about 18 centigrade, and leave it there to finish off for a week or so. Right, I'm going to sign off. Hope you enjoyed it. Is that right? Anyway, we're going to sign off. Have a good day, and please like, subscribe and share, and hopefully I'll give you an update on this beer in a few weeks time once it's been carved up and it's ready for tasting. All right. Also, I'm also going to be putting some dry hops into it at some stage as well, but that'll be another day. Right, bye.